Malaria is a protozoan parasite. So a parasite is something that's bigger than a virus or a bacteria, but it's another type of germ or microorganism. And it's spread from person to person via the bites of infected mosquitoes. This infection causes disease, which can either be uncomplicated malaria, which is kind of a flu-like illness with fever and so forth, or severe malaria, which can be coma, severe anemia, and other very severe manifestations that require hospital care and that can be fatal. And that's most common in Africa. So about 90% of the malaria deaths are in Africa because there's so much of this very malignant type of malaria, falciparum malaria, in Africa. But it remains present throughout virtually all of the tropical world, including Haiti and Central America, down into the Amazon, and through much of Asia. Malaria is quite curable if you treat it with anti-malarial drugs, much like antibiotics, except they're good at killing malaria, as long as the parasite is not resistant to that drug. So we're very concerned that a new form of drug-resistant malaria, which recently emerged in Cambodia, the same place that resistance to other older anti-malarial drugs has emerged, that this form of resistant parasites may have reached the border of Myanmar and Thailand. We just got a grant from NIH. It's a small grant, but to my knowledge, it's the first ever NIH grant to do research in Myanmar with Myanmar scientists in the whole 50 years or so that NIH has been giving grants. That's quite exciting. And what we're planning to do with this support is, number one, begin to measure the prevalence and extent of known mutations in the parasite that cause resistance. We're also evaluating candidate markers for artemisinin resistance. So our group and other groups are doing studies where we examine the genomes of parasites that clear rapidly, compare them to the genomes of parasites that clear slowly, and look for differences in the genome that are associated with that slow clearance.